Hi and welcome back to today's morning report on Wednesday the 19th of August with me, Richard Perry, market analyst at Hantech Markets. Let's move on to Eurodollar now, and the mixed signals that we're getting on Eurodollar is not really helpful. We've had sort of 3 down days in a row. You saw a close yesterday at the day, pretty much at the day low, also taking us below the 110.50 sort of support band or pivot band. But today we've had a rebound, 40 pips to the upside, and you're back into that sort of pivot band again. So it's not really brilliantly easy to ascertain exactly what's going on in this euro. I mean, this is on the hourly chart. You can see that there is a sequence of lower highs and lower lows still in place, and unless I suppose that that 110.93 high, reaction high that we got from yesterday, I think unless that gets taken out, then you'd still be on the sort of negative tack. But it's obviously this reaction we've got today is fairly positive, but the fact is that in the preceding sort of 3 or 4 trading days, it's been fairly negative. So just unwinding a little bit of this oversold momentum, but again, until you see a move above 10.93, I don't think it's anything really to get too worked up about. I mean, look at this these momentum indicators. This is the hourly RSI, which in the last sort of 4 days or so has just continued to fall over around that 60 point. That rally overnight has got to 60 and just started to sort of tail off a bit. So it'll be interesting to see if it continues to do that. And I think if it stays under 60, I think that's just going to be treated as just another chance to sell. If you start to see the RSI moving towards 70 again, I think you'd argue that then probably you're back into sort of more mixed territory and sort of pushing higher on the euro. But I'm treating this at the moment as the fact that we close below the range low. I think is a negative move, and I'm just treating this as just a little bit of an unwinding move that could well be sold into. So unless, as I said, unless you really sort of get a move back above that sort of pivot level, I suppose 111 figure, which is 7 ticks away from that 110.93. Unless you see that move, I don't really think that you can really say anything other than this is at best a mixed outlook, but more than likely I think it's sort of going to be rolling over and pushing on the support again. You've got that support in at 10.20. That actually is a bit of a historic level on this euro. 10.20 has sort of been a bit of a pivot level, and again sort of coming into force overnight. So that is your support that you've got. But I think if you saw, for example, a move back below 10.20, yes, then you'd be sort of confirming the negative move and continued decline. But on these daily momentum indicators, sort of fairly mixed on the RSI really. But you've got the stochastics that are falling, so you are still on a very slightly, or you are now on a very slightly sort of bearish tilt, generally speaking, in the near to medium term. So I wish you good luck in your trading on Eurodollar, and I will speak to you later.